Hello. Sometimes that darkness, the darkness, it comes at you and you just gotta yield. You gotta endure to God. You gotta seek God. A lot of times, really, you can just rest. You can actually get comfortable. You ain't gotta get all uptight and all worried about it and all scared and trying to figure. The worst thing when I go through these dark wars, if I'm trying to figure it out, that's gonna make it worse. If I'm trying to be worldly or become successful, that's gonna make it worse. But if I just rest and I become super still and I get out that word and I just endure in Christ and I just settle in my knowing and I just rest and relax in that, because that atmospherical pressure makes you want to move. But when you learn how to steal your move to check unnecessary things, and you learn how to steal your spirit from looking at the same thing that's vanity, and inquire of the Lord, and just rest and get through the night and laugh. A lot of times when I'm going through the darkness, I go into reminiscing mode. And I start laughing with Jesus. I start laughing about life. Everything turns into a comedian stand. Everything turns into laughter, and I'm rejoicing, I'm celebrating. So it's not what you find when the treasure chest is open and everything's easy and it's available to the public. It's what you find in those secret places. And many times those secret places are found in intensified times when you're least likely expecting it. It's all open, it's all up for grabs, it's all easy. So when you learn how to be in a position and you learn how to find things in that position and stay in that position when it's the hardest thing for you to do in that position, that's where greatness is forged. That's where inner strength, and strength isn't always feeling powerful. A lot of times divine strength is for your body to feel weak, for you to need to cry out to God. For people that are in church really crying out to God, those are smart people that truly have found the wisdom of God. People that are settled in their riches, they're settled in their money, they're settled in their cars, they're settled in their self-image. That's the path of deception and the lost and found. We got to go to the dog pound and we got to save some souls. And so I realize life is you're always discovering new things, new possibilities, new realizations. And it's never just at the snap of a button, I'm doing this same thing. Like, things come at you in different ways at different times. Certain things you feel a certain way at a certain moment, and you know the principle of yielding, you know the principle of reading, you know the principle of seeking, but it's not the same way it was 5 minutes ago. It's not the same way it was an hour ago. So the more I let go of my ability to judge, trying to analyze everything, trying to figure things out, trying to build my own tabernacle, and I let go of all my, it's like your mind just wants to start building things and taking things into compartments, and it wants to start just doing things, and it wants to try to find comfort in each and individual moment. The more I exercise just being light, just being open, and not, because your conscience, you can look in your conscience and you can be closed. You can try to go inside and try to figure things out, and you'll get stuck there. You'll get bound there. The pressure will crack you there. But if you just let go, don't even direct your energy or focus towards it. Allow your energy and focus to be open to heaven, and then just sit back and a lot of times some of the greatest things that you can do is just be calm. There is a power in calmness. You know how Jesus stilled the entire storm with calmness, okay? And so one of the greatest features or powers, and many times, is just remaining calm. Remaining calm, you'll see peace, you'll see justice, you'll see mercy. Your body will automatically be in tune with that frequency. Then you'll begin to just visibly see creation, life. Then you'll begin to be supercharged in your spirit, and then you'll be just uplifted, elevated, catapulted, strengthened, empowered. I believe life is a system of connectivity. And so when certain things are just at rest and connection and peace, everything begins to flow together. But when you try to fight your own fight, when you try to get through the darkness that you're not supposed to get through, you're supposed to endure it for the night. Because these past 3 nights, I had to endure serious darkness due to the intercession and due to the demonic roots that are coming to me for me to get through to cut off. Because a lot of times you're the sword. You don't have a sword in your hand. You are the sword of God. So when you just walk in the building, you just being there and walking, you're cutting roots out. Because instead of you just holding something, God sees you as a wholesome sword. So we always think it's about holding things in our hands, having things in possession, but it's you. You are the sword. You're the bank account. So daily deposits from the hand of God, it's the investment. So I'm falling in love because I've learned these spiritual systems. See, anybody can stack up on knowledge. Anybody can just, I'm going to gain wisdom today. I'm going to gain. These are surface things that we read about. But deeper in the heart core power of the operation, there's openings, there's certain timings, there's certain way you put things together. And I'm learning these symbols. I'm learning these operation tools and how to do it, because a lot of times, okay, why can't I get knowledge